Hey, welcome to episode of Cider Saturday with me, Chad of Chad's Beer Reviews. Outside on the porch on my day off. Leo's here. I don't know if you can see him or not. Really hot day out. Hoping for a nice, refreshing cider. And hopefully this one will be. It's another one from Cigar City Cider. Blueberry Crumble Cider. It's only 5.5 ABV, full 16-ounce can. It's pretty big. It's a meal in a glass. 254 calories, 26 grams of sugars, and half a gram of protein. So it's got hard cider, apple juice, blueberry concentrate, less than 1% natural flavors, contains sulfites, and they say it's meant to, taste like a blueberry crumble pastry or whatever. All right, so I poured it into the Spiegel lager glass, and I was a little surprised that it's like a white gold color, like most like dry ciders. I thought for sure it was gonna be like lavender, but no, it looks like regular cider. Very, very clear. A little bit of slow-moving CO2 bubbles. Let's give this thing a smell. Yeah, this thing smells like definitely smells like a pastry or a blueberry crumble. Yeah, I definitely get the blueberry, but I get like this almost like peanut butter or like a buttery or a hazelnut. I think that's what it. Yeah, and it's what I didn't mention hazelnut in there. I mean, it just said less than 1% natural flavors, but has yeah, it definitely smells like a bakery or something like it doesn't really smell like cider. I'm trying to pick up like the apple. I mean, it's sort of there. I think like the additives are like really overriding the base cider. So let's see how it tastes. Cheers. Oh, well, it does deliver as advertised as a blueberry crumble. Yeah, you can almost taste. It almost has like a pie crust kind of taste to it. I will say, like right up front, I get like the blueberry. I get the cider. It's a fairly dry cider. Strangely enough, like the cider itself, I think is dry. Even though there's a lot of sugar in here, I think all that sugar is coming from like whatever additives they're using for the blueberry and other flavors. Same thing I said on the nose. It almost has like this like peanut butter or hazelnut kind of thing going. It's probably like I think it's probably closer to like hazelnut. A slight kind of toasted, not bread crust, but like pie dough. Yeah, it's more like the actual pie dough. Or I mean, have you ever had blueberry cobbler? Like the actual breading on it. I don't know what it's made from. It kind of tastes like that. So I think, and it's funny because it said less than 1% natural flavors. I think like those natural flavors are like so concentrated, is that like it's kind of overriding everything else. Yeah, so I mean like the base cider down there tastes like, I don't know, like kind of like an Angry Orchard. It does say that there's sulfites in here, and I can kind of pick up like this slight kind of tannic note on the finish, which is really weird because like it's like while the cider is in my mouth, it's sweet, but then once it finishes, it has like this slightly tannic, slightly dry aftertaste. Like I thought this was going to be like a really cloying aftertaste, but it's actually, I mean, I wouldn't say clean. It's just like kind of a short, non-cloying aftertaste. Has like a kind of almost like a peanut butter and jelly kind of sensation because I'm getting like almost like a peanut butter kind of thing from like a hazelnut kind of note there and the actual crumble breading or whatever. And then obviously the blueberry is kind of incepting like a jelly kind of flavor in my head. I would not call this jammy though. This is not like rich and decadent. I wonder if this is actually like their English dry cider as the base, and then they just put the blueberry concentrate in there. I will say this does work. It does deliver as advertised as blueberry crumble in cider form. So I mean, it's kind of gimmicky, um, but it's not. Like I said, it's not cloying. It does have like a kind of artificial or faux kind of quality to it, but it's still really tasty and drinkable. It's only 5.5 ABV, so definitely not an imperial by any means. Certainly not a session thing either. But I say this is definitely sweet enough to be like a dessert in a glass. I could definitely drink this after a meal instead of having actual blueberry cobbler or whatever. Mouthfeel is, I'd probably put it like medium carbonation, probably like medium high. I was burping a few times there. I don't know if I cut it out or not, but yeah, this one's good. It's interesting. I forget how much I paid for it. It wasn't too much. I think it was like $3.99 for this can, probably because it's locally made. But yeah, I like it. It's like I said, it's a little gimmicky, a little fall, whatever. But yeah, this is dessert in glass. So if you like sweet, ciders, you might like this one. Like this, like I said, it's paradoxical. It's like it's sweet from like all the additives, but the actual base cider itself is fairly dry. So anyway, I'm gonna go 7, maybe 7.5 for this one. It's got, it's good. It's not great. Also, there's no canning date, so I don't know how old this is, but it couldn't be too old because it came from 200 miles away. So, all right, I'm rambling. If you watch all the way in, you're awesome. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for Teetotaler Thursday. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews.
Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.